The panel feature can be selected by grabbing the two horizontal lines, dragging and dropping onto the screen. The panel acts like a container. It can be moved by grabbing the two horizontal lines or clicking anywhere when the cursor shows the four arrows, as well as be resized by using any of the squares. Panels have a unique set of properties, including name, X and Y axis, width and height, asset, source tag, high-low limits, high-low limit colors, and transparency. Entire asset models can be built and sourced to panels, as well as individual source tags. For a source tag, I navigate and set, clicking OK. Now a high or low limit can be set on this source tag. If the temperature, for instance, is over 50 degrees, turn the color of the panel red. If the temperature would be under 100 degrees, turn the panel blue. To delete a tag from a panel, click the trash can icon, or to source an asset, click the asset icon. You'll be presented with your asset model view. Select the asset, navigate to next, choose any sub-asset, in this case engine, and then default to which engine you would want to be primarily displayed. In this case, engine 1 on well 1. The asset icon now appears, and any control placed onto this panel will be able to be toggled between multiple assets. For instance, out of edit mode, when a user clicks on the asset model, they'll be presented with the option to load any of these assets onto that panel. That means that any linear gauge, for example, or donut gauge, or trend graph that has been linked to an asset, in this case oil field, well 1, engine 1, we'll start with coolant temperature. Adjust our scales. And I'll also add an asset label so we can demonstrate. Currently, this panel has been assigned well 1, engine 1. The toggle allows me to change that from well 1, engine 1 to engine 2. And we can see it is updated as has the values. It's important to note that when using asset model, you must select tags through the asset model itself. If you navigate to the data sets that contain the asset model instead, the asset will not properly update. So instead of using the view for the historian, I use my asset model view to select all tags. To remove the asset model from the panel, use the trash can, and then choose which controls to delete. Another nice attribute of the panel is the ability to build it and then copy it. Select the panel, hit Ctrl V, and the panel and any of its contents and their settings will be copied. Panels can also be nested inside of one another by dragging and dropping a panel onto another panel. Now, when I copy the main panel, I get a copy of all nested objects, including other panels.